All right, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. Obviously, quick injury update. Lucene had a little aggravation of a previous injury. He's working through getting as much treatment as possible. He truly is questionable for the game. Just something that kind of jumped up at him pre-practice yesterday, and we'll work through that, see if we can get him ready to go for the game. Questionable as well for Bullard. Has done everything in his power to get back, and we'll continue to work through that up until game time. And then with Alex Madison, we fully expect him to be back from that personal matter. Excited for him and his family, but want to make sure we know that we're fully expecting Alexander to be ready to go. So with that, fired up for obviously it's upon us, and cannot wait to get over to US Bank Stadium, see all of our fans, and let our players do a lot of great things. They've been working really hard. Prep's been great. Really good few weeks of preparation for this game, and these guys are ready to go play against somebody else. So with that, I'll open it up to you guys.
How do you, Bullard's questionable, you're hoping he's going to play, but how do you plan to rotate on the defensive line?
Yeah, we always, obviously everything starts with Harrison Phillips and Dalvin Tomlinson, and then we've got a great plan with the depth that we have at that position, and really feel good about the versatility of some of those guys behind those top two guys on the interior, and then obviously excited about our edge players as well and the depth we have there. So we'll work through it, obviously hoping that we have him, and it's just been a really good process to see that group kind of come together with Coach Rumpf and everything we're doing up front, and Mike Smith on the edges. So excited to watch those guys play.
Kevin, going through game week for the first time, what has this been like for you, trying to divide your time up and get over to defensive meetings? How much have you been able to kind of be in a number of different places?
Yeah, quite a bit, just with us having a little bit more time with the bonus day this week. Obviously, we didn't just start our preparation this week, so I've been able to kind of be around for not only the defense but special teams as well. Excited about that phase of our team, as I am the defense, and ultimately offensively we'll be ready to go. But the extra time's obviously helped. It'll be obviously a work in progress throughout the year, and a challenge I'm very much looking forward to.
Prior to yesterday, what had you seen from Lucene, and what sort of plans did you guys have for him, knowing that you've got Bynum there and Smith?
Yeah, obviously we want to get Lou involved. Obviously, major role on special teams, but at the same time, we feel really good about Harry and Cam, and then obviously finding ways by down and distance, by situation, to activate Lou and really kind of really show the versatility that we feel like we have, not only in the front that I talked about, but the guys on the back end as well. And with this group we're playing, you got to have a lot of different ways to defend. You got to really challenge your guys to understand the importance of every single snap, no matter who's in there, veteran player, rookie. We've got to be on top of it every single snap against a group like this.
Speaking of another rookie, Ed Ingram moving into the starting lineup, what do you and the coaches kind of say to him to make sure he's not too amped up, or what have you?
Yeah, first and foremost that it's just football. And Ed was one of those guys, although we didn't play a lot of our starters in the preseason, Ed got a lot of great work, a lot of game reps against some good players, got a ton of good work against the Niners in those joint practices. So take that experience, take the feel of that game action with you into what's going to be an exciting day for him. And he's earned it. Ed's, from the very first day we got him here, he's kind of just took it one step at a time, attacking the process we laid out for him, and has developed right before our very eyes. But as you know, with all rookies, there's going to be an adjustment process for him, and we're excited about where Ed's going, and expect a lot out of him this weekend, and it's going to be a challenge. These guys have some really, really good interior players to go along with their edge players, and we're going to need to be really good on the interior offensive line.
Kevin, what have been your early impressions of Jalen Reagor just walking in here and what he's done?
Yeah, I would say similar to our special teams coach, but maybe in a little bit different way. I've been really excited about Jalen, and really the best part about it is when you add a guy into your culture and your team and your locker room late in the process here. You don't question really how the guys around him are going to accept him and bring him along with how we do things. But his fit with that has been outstanding. And then ultimately, even today during, I could recall 2 or 3 times today where he came up to me personally asking me a question about a play that maybe we don't even have in this week, but it might go off of something that we do. And the question is, I told him a couple times, I'm like, hey man, I don't always say this, but that was 2 really good questions right there. And I could tell he's all in, he's into it, excited to see him catch some punts back there and see what he can do. And then ultimately, we're going to get him in the mix. And I think it's important with his skill set that he's involved as early as this Sunday. He's done a great job, and he's earned the right, in my opinion, to step on the grass with our offense.
So is he great being in the mix offensively this week?
Yes.
Thanks, everyone.
You guys good?
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate you guys.